Fingers crossed that this is going to be the last of my homebrew vlogs. It's been about 7 or 8 weeks since I actually first started this brew. My own fault, I made a stupid mistake and the whole thing's taken a couple of weeks longer than it should have done. But by my reckoning, this should just about be ready to drink now. So, I haven't lost very much this time. Last time I did a brew, I lost quite a lot of it. This time, I've been very, very lucky. Everything seems to have gone very well. So I've got about 22 litres of beer. So a good 40 pints. So fingers crossed, when I open this tap now, we're going to get some beer out. And it should be nice. Don't want to disturb the barrel too much. Just need to move it forward a bit. There we go. There we go. Right. Bit of dripping. Don't know why I smell the glass. Here we go. It's nice and lively. I think that might be a bit too lively. Oh man. And you thought I was bad at pouring bottled beers. Look at the state of that. Right, let's give that a minute and then we'll come back to it. Right, I said I hope this was going to be the last of the homebrew vlogs. You may notice that something has disappeared. The barrel is gone. Okay, I've poured off some beer. I'm not happy with it. It's really, really cloudy. So what I've decided to do is I've decided that I'm going to mature it a bit. So it's gone into the garage now where it's dark and it's a little bit cooler, and I'm going to leave it in there for another couple of weeks, and hopefully that it should develop in there. It's fine in the barrel for a few months, but whilst I'm sure it's more than drinkable, it tastes really nice, but I think it'll get better and better the more it settles and the more I let it mature. So, another couple of weeks. This is the final part of my homebrew vlog. The kit that I made was by Young's, and it was an American Pale Ale. It's the second homebrew that I've done. The first one I had was another Young's one, and it was an American Amber Ale. I've been pretty happy with it. They've both been reasonably easy to do. It's been about a month since the last vlog video that I made, and I'm now drinking the beer. Hashtag honesty, I've had a few of these beers. I've had a few out of the barrel already. It's a little bit cloudier than I would have liked. Again, I think if I probably left it, I could just leave it indefinitely, give it another month, another 6 weeks, another couple of months, and it might clear up a lot. But I've been drawing a pint off every now and again just to test it, to see how it goes, and I suppose I've just got a bit impatient, a bit sick of waiting. So this is Young's American Pale Ale. It's supposed to turn out at about 5.6%. I'm sure there are ways of scientifically measuring it. I probably need to get a little bit more savvy with my brewing. I'm definitely brewing again. I need to get a bit more savvy in terms of measuring the specific gravity and all that kind of thing, because you can work out, if you measure the original specific gravity and then you measure the end specific gravity, you can work out the ABV, the alcohol level by that. I didn't do that because I'm not a geek. So it's really cloudy, and like I say, hashtag honesty, I have had it before, but Young's American Amber Ale, brewed rather capably by my good self. It's very bitter, really nice and hoppy. It sounds daft, but there's a kind of like a cheap orangeade kind of vibe to it. It's got a poppy fruitiness to it that's quite nice. I say like cheap orangeade, I mean not like a Tango or a Fanta, you know, that artificial orange kind of slight vibe of that. It's nice though. I mean, I would say that if I drank this beer purely, I bought it and I got this, I would say this was a solid 3-star beer. However, if you take into account the whole process, the process of home brewing, if you're into ale, you've got to do it, man. Home brewing, drinking your own beer, regardless of how good it is a 5-star experience. So this one, you know, the Young's stuff, I really recommend it. If you're going to have a go at it, I got a kit from Young's for Christmas, which was everything I needed. And I've since bought a second kit, which is what this beer came from. Just a second kit of the raw materials, the ingredients. I already had all the hardware. I'm going to buy a second barrel so that I can get 2 on the go at any one time, so I can leave them a little bit longer. I've probably got the home brew bug now. I'm nearly 40, so it's probably going to happen. It was inevitable that it was going to happen now that I am an old man. So yeah, check them out. You know, make some beer. It's brilliant. Just drinking a pint of beer and thinking, yeah, a few weeks ago this was water and a few bits and bobs, and now it's alcohol. It's fantastic. It's alchemy, I tell you. Or simple brewing science, one or the other. But Stuart's version of Young's American Pale Ale, I will quite happily drink 40 odd pints of it, and it's a bloody good job because I've got 40 odd pints of it to drink. Thank you for watching my homebrew vlogs, and check out Top of the Hops, which is my beer reviewing series, and all of the other wonderful series on Food Review UK. See you later, man. Can't turn the camera off.